Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Keep your head up. Yeah, keep your head up. Now, I know this is a tough time. This is a tough time in people's lives and the history of this world. This is a tough time. This lockdown, it's tough. I know it's tough for me. Rom likes to get out and everything. And I know there's been millions of people. I really feel for the millions of people who've been furloughed from jobs or, business owners and everything who they not getting the business anymore. And, there's so many effects from it. People can't reach out and just hang out with the people that they usually hang around. And some people, if they weren't in a relationship where they were living with somebody, they can't just casually go visit them now. It's a lot of stuff. But despite everything, I know it seems tough. Keep your head up. Just keep your head off. Now, it's cliche to say, oh, yeah, it always gets brighter. I mean, that's normal. But, it's hard to think about that when you're going through something right this second. You can think that, but then you still dealing with the stuff right there, Because I know so many people, they like looking for other jobs and, trying to stay busy, everything like that. But regardless of what and how you feeling, keep your head up. I'm going to tell you something now, and this is something I've learned personally. There's been things going well in life now, despite all this things going well in life for me, but I remember the time it wasn't. I remember the times it wasn't. It was tough. You sitting there thinking, man, I'm going to take care of this. It wasn't that I was like, my head was underwater. Shoot. I was underwater with, big old ball and chain around my ankle, pulling me all the way to the bottom. I've been through some stuff. But the thing is, no matter what, no matter where you at, keep your head up. Just keep your head up every day. Just whatever you got to do to keep your head up, just keep it up. Whatever you got to do. If you got to just stay in that one moment and just be thankful that, you're still alive. You're still alive. I mean, sadly, many have succumbed to this virus and everything. So just, you're still here. Keep your head up. If you have a job, definitely keep your head up. Even if you've been furloughed or something, just keep your head up. I mean, a lot of people will be going back to their jobs. And two, a lot of people, even if they don't, they might be able to find something else. I don't know. Whatever the case, keep your head up. I mean, and that's just life, period. Even if we weren't going through this thing now, stuff is going to go. That's just the nature of life. You're going to have some peaks, you're going to have some valleys. But remember, when you're down in that valley, you come into that next peak, so you climbing up again. And you just got, that's just the thing. Just keep your head up. I mean, I know it might sound cliche to sound, but, it might sound cliche to some people. And it might just say, oh, yeah, you just saying that. But it works. It works. Because remember something, the sun really does rise every day. And as long as you still breathing, you got an opportunity to do better or, to get out the situation. If you focus on the positive, like last week I talked about your attitude determines your altitude. Keep a good attitude no matter what. And, no matter what, keep a good attitude about what's going on, what's happening and everything. Just keep a good attitude. Just like, what? This is something my grandmother taught me. You always see the silver lining in something. Whatever you got to do. Now, is it tough to do? Heck yeah. Let me not play around with that part. It can be very tough to do. You're going through some stuff and, things happening. And it seemed like, oh, all this is happening stuff. But, you can't really dip your head because then it's easy to really let it get to you. And, yeah, it is tough. But you got to say, what, I don't care what's coming. All this stuff happening. I'm going to just focus on the positive. It's tough, but you just got to do it. However, you got to do it. If you need like the help of friends, family, whoever, talk to some people, talk to your spiritual advisor. Um, I don't know, read a good book, find the things you can still do. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Whatever you got to do. If it's just taking a good walk just to clear your head, whatever you got to do, just keep your head up in all of this. Keep your head up. I mean, the sun's always going to rise. It has no choice but to go get better. It has no, regardless of what happens, it got to go up at some point. Because it feel like, you know what? Feel like we're in a valley. Hey, that valley could go deeper, but you know what? The next peak is coming up. So that's all I had for today. Keep your heads up. And more than ever, just keep rising. Keep rising. So peace and blessings to everyone.